guest lecture. It's the 5th guest lecture. My role here is to introduce the guest lecturer. The guest lecturer is Sierra Leone's first female engineer and a graduate of where else?
Fabric College.
The Mountain of Hope, the citadel of Land, Fabric College, right? She earned double master's degree from Moscow Energy and Power Institute and Imperial College, London, before returning to Freetown in 1974. What? How many of you were around in 1974? None? Okay.
Not even my dad.
She taught electrical engineering at Fabric College here at our faculty, while working on power systems and later joined the International Labour Organization, ELMO, in 1980 as a technology expert and directorate and initiated solar energy projects. In 2012, she became Sierra Leone's first ambassador and permanent representative to the United Nations in Geneva, cementing her legacy as a trailblazer in engineering, policy, and diplomacy. College students, engineer, Yvette students.
Now, in my presentation, I will look at, first of all, the Sustainable Development Goals and the energy efficiency at the target of the SDG 7. I will then look at efficiency in power distribution, efficiency in industry, efficiency in the transport sector, efficiency of domestic electric appliances, and efficiency of cooking stoves, and I will end with giving some recommendations. Now, why did I decide, when I was asked to look at the electricity distribution system, we see that ELSA receives from the different sources 689 gigawatt hour total energy, and only 300, about half of it, just less than half of it, is lost due to substandard installations and electricity theft. So again, here we have so much, and they purchase this, and they can only, and half of it is lost in the process of distribution. So the total energy bill is only 343 gigawatt hours, representing 50% loss in the distribution system. This is compared to losses of 2%, for instance, to 14% in European countries. So this is a huge loss. And if we encounter this loss, our power system is never going to be sustainable. Because what happens with all this loss is that ELSA cannot pay the independent power producers, they cannot pay for the electricity they buy because they do not get the money to pay for it, and government has to subsidize every electricity there has to be an adoption of specifications for new and used vehicles imported into the country, because many of these vehicles that are imported from the system of the street, and you can imagine what the efficiency of those vehicles are, but quite apart from efficiency, you can just imagine the environmental pollution that they are causing. And there's no testing, let's face it. I mean, it's in the books that people should be tested. They could be tested before they get licensed, or for the renewal after license. But all you have to do is to go to
Hi everyone, my name is Asita Matari. I'm a civil engineering student. One last question is, the question I want to ask, what is the current energy access into radio?
Very entities that are using their own electricity. What's the limits that should produce and the service provided? Should they have permission from the government to produce such a short amount of energy they should be using in their company, like for example this private water company or water companies that have their own machines that don't depend on the electricity the government produce. So what are the limits that they should produce?
Name again?
My name is Lansana Sawa. She made mention of penalties for offenses of electricity, like stealing electricity, temporary with meters, destroying public street lights. My question here is, how can we eradicate these things in our country?
So there are some areas at Makeni that 90% of them use fuel-wood cooking methods. So my question here is, in terms of cooking efficiency, what are the things that we need to implement so that even at the suburb places, people will get access to clean cooking efficiency materials? Thank you.
I have two engineering students, civil to be precise. My question is that, to my own understanding, you are part of the electrical department, right? And you are also a worker at the ETSA, and power electrical, the ministry. So my question is that, what have we give back to the Society of Engineers of Fulabe College in terms of electricity?
That we've been related to. And the last one was the Big Five, the current government's Big Five agenda. Energy is so in there because the infrastructure is one, human capacity development, and technology and innovation. So again, a lot of the things that we're doing under the ELMO project, not just speak to the SDGs, but they also speak to what Sierra Leone is trying to do. So thank you very much for that awareness that you brought to us.